welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Detroit, Keider Montero. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary.
Well, it is Easter Sunday. Tigers looking for a sweep of the Cardinals. Blew them out in the home opener in a close 3-1 win in Game 2. As Keider Montero makes a bit of a spot start. Probably going to make two in the absence of Justin Verlander, who's on the 15-day IL. So this was supposed to be a big game. This game's on primetime later today, or at least Sunday Night Baseball. So not exactly what the Tigers had in mind, or the networks. Fouled off.
As he fouls it away.
J.J. Weatherholt coming off his Major League debut yesterday. Got an infield hit for his first in the majors. I fear that might be the case. However, maybe he'll take it a little personal. They didn't make the opening day roster. He was one of the, it wasn't one of the last cuts, but wasn't one of the first either. Already 6 pitches in to Weatherholt in an 0-2 count. High in the air to Meadows.
Meadows settles underneath it.
Could be a worse start. Could be a worse start for Keider Montero. I've been saying Keider for years. I feel like it actually is Keider Montero.
We're looking at a young lineup here.
Relatively unchanged Cardinals order from yesterday. The only difference is they got Weatherholt at second and Sajazi at short. The swap positions ahead of this game is Ivan Herrera, who's been in the DH spot in each of the first 2 games of this set, does so again for the finale. I sadly think that would probably be a good call. The Drew Anderson experiment is not turning out very well.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those
even
first
the miss
2
there
pitches
from
down an 0-2
Montero
hole. He's gonna have to battle, hope he gets a
somehow
mistake.
worked. Yes, they do. But I'm assuming Herrera, as Montero picks up his first strikeout of the year, I'm assuming Herrera is pretty much primary DH at this stage.
He just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that
Because
pitch
we've
is
seen
really hard to take, and there's just
Joel
not much you can
Pozo
do
and
if you know
Pajes
that,
behind the
but you
plate
don't
in
wanna
this
get run out
series.
by the umpire.
Alec Burleson in the box now. No
Now
balls and a
Alec
strike.
Burleson. Quick 2 outs for Montero. 1-1.
That's inside.
Burleson not the kind of guy we want to make a mistake to. And right at Parker Meadows. It's a 1-2-3 start for Keider Montero. Keider, I'm going to flip-flop all game long, surely.
Back here in Detroit, and now here's the starter for St. Louis, Kyle Leahy. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult.
Well, Kyle Leahy, some ugly numbers from his first start, 4 1/3 innings. But he didn't take the loss, so
Matched a homer in his last game.
if anything, that proves to me that this Cardinals team can hit, and we need to take them very seriously here today with a 65 overall Montero on the mound. Colt Keith coming off a great day yesterday. Got a home run. I think his second of the year. And now 1-1. Well, just here's hoping that the Michigan men can follow suit tomorrow. I was telling Austin, I was like, I really thought I was going to have to sweat this game. Maybe it's just years of sports misery that I've had to endure. But I didn't believe that game wasn't a game.
The 1-1.
Cole Keith, left center field. Hit it fairly well. Caught out there by Walker. Or rather, that's Scott out there. Tigers lineup, mostly unchanged again. Outside of Parker Meadows jumping up above Spencer Torkelson. Never thought I'd see the day that would occur. So now McGonigal. Off the board in pick the stick is McGonigal, Carpenter, Dingler, and Gleyber Torres. Everybody else outside of the St. Louis #2 hitter who struck out in the first inning going to be available thus far. Out in front of the changeup is McGonigal, 90 on the changeup. The number 8 hitter?
Changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he
was anticipating. Is that their catcher? I feel like it's their catcher. And McGonigal left center field. It is down right in front of Scott.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A Tiger and a Mudcat game. Let's see. Yeah, I do believe it is Pedro Pajes. I was trying to look at the defensive alignment up there. But yeah. As long as this game doesn't take ridiculously long, I do think we'll try and fit in some Mudcats today.
Ball, that's in.
Gleyber Torres, ball 1. Picked the stick for the first time, I think, all year is Gleyber. Fouled off, 1-1. Yeah, the home runs, in a way, came to a crawl yesterday. However, we only scored 3 runs. 2 of them weren't on solo home runs. So, yes and no. Cooled down compared to what we were doing in the last game against the Diamondbacks and first game against the Cardinals.
And a
swing and a miss. They sure did. It was good to see Carpenter get one.
Got him. 2 away.
Wasn't even intentional, but I don't feel too bad about it, given that that's Austin's goal, and there are 2 down. 92-mile-an-hour slider is just frozen on him.
That's a ball.
And we'll carry Carpenter. Oddly enough, riding an 8-game hitting streak. It certainly didn't feel like it there for a minute. But he came home and got hot.
Let's go, Carey. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Good.
It's looking pretty sharp.
Fastball just above the zone from Leahy. 1-1. Runner on first to McGonigal. Whoa.
Way inside. Straighten him up.
Lost some points, yes. Yeah, on the bunt single by Scott. Of all things. Gary Carpenter with a bullet, but I fear it'll be caught. Carpenter gives one a ride, but not enough here today. And the Tigers are turned away in the first.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now up the Cardinals #4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
Yeah, it sure does. That sweeper did have us looking silly at times yesterday. Is Keider Montero back to work? Called strike bottom of the zone. I think Walker's going to have a case here. And it is down low. So St. Louis with a much better start.
They'll keep both their challenges.
With the ABS in this game than the first 2. That one, a for sure strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike
I know.
and he is a good one.
I know. They have not made it to the end of the game with challenges yet.
Keep you guessing.
Now, they were much better in that regard yesterday. They lost that first one early and then really held on to theirs until the later innings, but still didn't get it to the ninth. And there's a base hit. Slider did nothing. And a leadoff single for Jordan Walker.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Now we'll go Nolan Gorman. That's a mistake. Location right there. Fouled off.
Here's your one.
Oh boy.
High fly ball. Right
High drive. Carpenter underneath that. No threat. I'm sorry, Kerry Carpenter with an arm? He just threw a dot to second base? Now, of course he did right there, because we didn't need him to.
Thomas Jay-Z next up for the Cardinals.
45 in a row. Well, it's because the golf course isn't open. Slider, it's going to bloop into left. They're going to try to go to third here. Throw in. Not in time. As Green, I felt like could have gotten that out of his hand a little bit faster. And Montero here in trouble. A little bit in the second.
Something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
There's a little, like, hitch when he came up to throw there. And now Nathan Church.
Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. Check swing, and he went. That's
boy, oh boy.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground.
So clearly the fastball ain't working.
They'll be pitching for a double play in this.
Change up, it's by!
Base hit into the outfield.
Green will try again at third. It's off the bag.
To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners.
And oh no.
They strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just found a way.
Apparently all the Cardinals needed to do to bring their bats some life is throw them Keider Montero. As here is Pedro Pages. Ball one. Suppose I could actually record that pick there. So don't forget about it later. Yeah, the average is a little scary, but it's early. Early in the year. Fly ball, it's shallow, some decent speed, and we came in a little bit too close here with Riley. They're probably going to score a run here as Green's throw is nowhere close, 2-0. Not even really that deep, but I think the wind might have had a little bit to do with that. I think that ball carried on us a little bit, came in a little bit too far with Riley. So now Victor Scott.
2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Here comes the
runner on the move. It is to Torque, who just tags the bag. To end the inning, but the Cardinals score 2 off Montero. We'll see if the bats can bail us out here.
It's the Cardinals 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
All around, I think if you ask
Riley Green, to this point in the season, and this our 9th game, had a good series in Arizona, and really, other than that, has done not much of anything. So, we're going to get Green going. Mid-80s curveball starts him off. Got it again, slowed it down a little bit, and threw it inside there. Caught us a little bit out in front. I doubt it. Maybe.
And ball
1-2 on Green. I think in all technicality, no. And that'll miss away. 3 curveballs now to Green. Try to fish for the corner, and we'll go full.
really good take, especially
leadoff base runner could do a world of good here for Detroit. Oh,
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I've got a power slider.
Pretty good on that
Means
slider.
generally it's
So
not
far,
going to
moving
move
the
a
ball
ton.
around nicely.
Move just enough there.
3-2. Payoff pitch.
And that'll miss. Ball 4 on green. Tying run will come up to the plate in the form of Dylan Dingler. Coming off another good game. He might be leading this team in batting average here in the early going. Which is something I don't know if we ever thought we'd see. Think of how far we've come with Dylan Dingler. He was the backup catcher to Jake Rogers when we started Tigers franchise last year. Rogers goes down with an injury, and IRL Dylan Dingler goes on a tear and never gave the job up. And a good take, 1-0.
Green gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
It's kind of surprising given his plate vision's 55. I don't know what its discipline's at. And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball,
Tigers going to need to score some runs today, especially if Montero is going to get us any bit of length. I think if we can keep Montero under 5 runs, we got to consider it a success. Dingler, left field, not hit hard, but it is down. Probably could have tried for third there with Riley Green, but Dylan Dingler, yet another hit. And the Tigers have 2 outs.
Where batting averages are just so much higher. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's the center
Parker
fielder,
Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
Coming off a rough one yesterday. But a much better start to the year than I think any one of us could have imagined for Parker. That'll miss. Sure would. I mean, that's more or less the Carpenter numbers we were on. At-bats per home run last year for Carp was absurd.
The 1-0.
That missed.
Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch.
If it did, it was barely. And oh boy, was it barely. 2-0 on Parker. That one will be a strike. 2-1. Good ball to just let right by you.
Late on that fastball.
Much better at bat here from Leahy. Not giving Parker anything he can do damage on. Until now! Oh, it'll get caught by Scott. However, tagging on the throw. Safe is Riley Green. So productive out at least for Parker Meadows. So now Torque.
And up next for Detroit,
296, 2 home runs, driven in 3.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No
Yeah,
better
please
way to
no
get out of
double
this
plays. Can't afford any of those right now.
In
That'll
this
miss.
situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's
Javier Baez to bat next.
You got to look for something up in the zone.
Cardinals
Worst case scenario,
think they
you
might
deliver
like
the
their odds
sacrifice
better. Double play with Javi. And into right, that one is caught again. A bullet in, and it was hit a little bit too hard. Walker not playing very deep. Didn't feel comfortable tagging up on that.
So here's Baez now.
2 hard hit balls. 1 to center and 1 to right. Tigers at risk of stranding more. And a pitch outside to Javi Baez.
Corners are occupied.
Back in the order today. I think he played the home opener, got yesterday off. Baez weak off the bat.
Gets there. He's
Tigers strand 2. Oh boy.
2 left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Tigers nothing. On to the third inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J.
Weatherholt to start the inning. By the way, since it was asked about in the home opener, and I finally saw it on camera the other day, I can confirm that the Dolphins are covered up by an ad currently. I figured that was the case, but unfortunate. Free the Dolphins.
One in the air, center field.
Center field for Meadows.
And a
One
quick
down.
out, number 1.
So I guess here in the game we have to put a quick pitch ad over the Sharks. Out there and right.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Now Herrera.
The guy at the plate could recognize.
Montero got this stretch of the order. 1, 2, 3 in the first inning.
And perception, he knew right away.
And a liner to Torque, 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid.
So apparently Keider can only get the top of this order out.
Now up for St. Louis,
which is interesting. Now Burleson.
Ball.
Knuckle curve, moved a little bit too much inside. 1-0. Well, if you're going to put anybody on, might as well be him.
Baseball for a strike.
Two and 1.
Hammered down
Left
the
it
right
up, but
side,
fouled
foul.
off. Okay. It's fine. Maybe.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh. A little bit high, but good take from Burleson there. And a liner through the left side, 2-out single.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Boos raining down from Tigers fans.
Walker getting ready to hit.
Can't say I'm too surprised.
And a run scored so far. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Keider Montero can get out of this cleanly. Up the middle, and Walker with a just a ridiculous base hit.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Sinker down and in, almost perfectly placed.
Flied to right, his first
from Keider Montero, and that happened. Change up outer edge. They're going to continue to make him work. Well, and no, and I don't trust him either, but I really feel like the pitches he's throwing and the pitches that are getting hit really aren't that bad. 0-2. Curveball! Got him, and Montero gets out of it.
So the Cards strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boo. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
Bottom half of the third, Colt Keith leading it off.
Keith,
top of the Detroit order.
As he looks at ball 1.
2 home runs on the year for Colt Keith, one of them yesterday.
Foul ball there.
Out in front of 96. And a good ways. 1-1.
Swing and a ball.
It's just this kind of luck today.
1 away.
Some relatively good aim from Colt Keith now.
And next up for the Tigers,
kind of the case of our last 3 swings, man. Think about it. We had the runners on base, and then a couple of hard hit balls, pretty much right 2 guys, and then Baez didn't get all of his swing.
And there's a
McGonigal. I stayed back on the slider. That was a mistake.
Getting to start at third, batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is over 400. There's
Good
a strike.
pitch. Leahy hasn't been too great with the location today. It's one of his better ones. Animus inside, 1-2.
And it's 1-2.
His understanding of the strike
Tough luck
zone
day for
very
McGonigal
impressive.
yesterday,
That was a
already
very
back in the
close
hit column.
0-2
He's
fastball.
0
I
with
just
a
don't know
double
how you take
play.
that.
And that one is
Missed two.
inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down.
2
and
and
in.
2
He
on the
finished
rookie
that really
McGonigal.
well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Stays alive.
He got a power changeup too. Think it touched 90.
Got him swinging.
That might have been a called strike if we let that go. That might just be an incredible pitch from Kyle
Slider
Leahy.
in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the pitch. Good luck.
Real close, but it would have been a ball by, well, less than an inch for sure.
Torres. In the
Gleyber
box with 2
Torres,
on,
0 for 1.
and takes a look at a called
0
strike.
for 4 yesterday with a strikeout.
Tap foul at the plate.
In terms of movement, that also might have been one of the better sliders Leahy's thrown.
That one's
2
upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Goes down looking for the strikeout.
Damn!
To the fastball, and it was
That's the
effective.
best. That's the best inning Leahy's thrown thus far.
They trail
Holy!
here 2-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Jay-Z set to lead it off for the Cards. 6, 7, and 8 for St. Louis against Keider Montero. 40 pitches into his outing.
Foul ball.
Fouled straight back. And we tried scoring runs. Well, we're trying to do that. It's just not been successful thus far.
Fouled off left side.
Curveball. Got him on the outer edge.
Nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Challenge from Sajazi. I think that's a smart call. Definitely looked like a
So
strike.
next, Nathan
And it
Church.
was. So just
Single
frozen there on
drove in
that.
a run his first
Now
time
Nathan
through.
Church. And he's going to do damage again.
And that's
Parker
got
Meadows
extra
going
bases
back to
written all
get
over
it. This could be 3 here. That is triple Zally. Throw going to come home. It's a 1-out triple for Nathan Church.
Timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still
Damn.
have to extend through the baseball in order to
So
hit
that
it.
is a runner on third for Pedro Pajes again.
One down, runner at third. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
Slider had some crazy bite there from Montero. Fouled off, 1-1. Last 5 games in OPS of 1,000. Evo, what were you thinking? Fly ball.
Fly ball lifted in the air right
Truly get behind this one this time. Throw from Carpenter. This one is up the line, and he has done it again. 2 sack flies for Pedro Pajes today.
field. So no one on after the sac fly. Victor Scott, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Of all players. And a sinker down low to Scott.
That's ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the
From the lead of the whole thing?
Now
Quite.
it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Dropping down a bunt.
And a
This
ball
one will
towards
go
third.
foul.
And that's just foul. 2
Now to
down,
1 and
nobody
1.
on. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Is that the worst pitch we've thrown all year? It very well could have been.
Hammered down the
Ripped
right
it
side,
foul.
the foul.
A curveball thrown behind the runner.
The 2-2
And the
on way.
2-2. Swing and a miss.
Third out.
Some good and some bad from Keider Montero, and if the bats were even somewhat useful today, it really wouldn't be a problem.
Back in the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Carpenter to start the 4th inning. These are the guys right here with this game still relatively close that you really you got to lean on right now, right? In theory, your best hitters. Carpenter with a ground ball right to Burleson, 1 down.
As they get the leadoff man. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Now, speaking of putts,
His first time.
back at Augusta National this upcoming week, at least Thursday and Friday, which means we're back in EA Sports PGA Tour, which is essentially a dead game, but only really playing the majors this year in golf, so.
Off the plate,
Ball 1 to Riley.
The Tigers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ground ball
Right
to
on the ground to
Burleson.
first. Burleson steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Yeah, for sure. It's what I think. Less golf should mean more opportunities for Mudcats. Might even get an extra season or 2 in with Montana.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Man, you know, the worst part about the performance for the bats today is I really feel like he's giving us chances to hit him hard, and we're just not doing it. Into center field. Second hit today for Dingler.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, chance. It'll be Meadows now.
And now the center fielder, Parker.
Parker hit a ball pretty well to right center his last time. I mean, this is what I mean. Like, he's giving us pitches to hit, and we're just either taking them or not doing enough with them.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
3 strikeouts in the 0 for 3 yesterday for Meadows. I knew it was bad.
Ball, damn.
Little flinch at it. Ball's fault. New ball for Leahy. Now, he's pitching a shutout right now, but Leahy's stamina not going to allow him to go that much longer.
2-1. And that's
Top
too
of the
high.
zone, too high.
Time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
See what we get to hit here. Oh! A good pitch to hit that we could not handle.
2 away.
Fly ball, playable in left. Tigers, Strand, Moore.
1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Not good news to see in regards to Blake Snell. If we do get to Mudcats later, that's who we're going to be seeing.
Weather hole up for the 3rd time.
I think that was a strike, but we'll let that go. Real close, though.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
First Major League home run, J.J. Weatherholt.
His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Well, on the first of the career of J.J. Weatherholt, this game gets a little bit more tricky. Give me Seabold, give me DeJesus.
Go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And then we'll go by feel off of those two. Strike one in for Montero. For a top of the order that he had mostly handled easily. I mean, Weatherholt was 0 for 2 entering that at bat. Got him, strike 3.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery.
Herrera down on strikes.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Pitch usage today, little bit out of the ordinary. It's actually the sinker that is getting pounded for Montero, so maybe we just adjust. Don't really throw that all that much.
And the 0-1. That one
Out away by Burleson. It's certainly not over. We can score runs in bunches, but got to start at some point. We've also got to stop Burleson from going the other way. He's done it again. Second hit today.
Jordan Walker will hit next. He's 2 for 2.
60 pitches in now for Montero. Swing and a miss over the top of the curveball.
Next offering is fouled back.
The first time this year, really, that we've just not been the better team. Fly ball, Carpenter, playable. 2 away.
And there are 2 outs.
If you think back to our only loss of the year, Game 2 in San Diego, that was a blown save from Kenley Jansen.
For St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
3-pitch strikeout last
So now
time.
Nolan Gorman.
Put up more of a fight in this one.
Good fastball from Montero. Yeesh.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses.
Perhaps a chance. In the dirt, no advance. 2-2. Nope.
And a slider missed.
So we hope that
just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
Montero on pitch number 69 can throw a good one. And he certainly didn't.
And that's got extra bases written.
Another gapper for the Cardinals. It's about to be 5-0. Nolan Gorman.
5-0.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3.
Yep, getting a little ugly now.
By finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Thomas Sajazi.
Actually was a pitch on the edge. Don't need to mound visit, but who would we even go to? I mean, good results thus far from Seabold. Let's see if Montero can find a way to get one more out.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Thomas Sajazi, 1 for 2 today. Slider, foul.
And foul.
He is, and now it wouldn't be a major league debut. DeJesus.
Man at second.
Played back with the Marlins a couple of years ago, and Torres has no play.
And runners Runners at the corners after the infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're
Oh,
taught
boy.
to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base.
We only have right-handers up.
And he didn't make great
It is
contact,
Nathan
but the
Church
effort was
who
there.
has had a
He
day.
finds the base hit.
Let's at least put an effort out here to try and keep ourselves in the game. And put in Connor
Here's
Siebold.
A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Keider Montero will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Connor Siebold comes on now.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
If Siebold's going to pitch well, he can pitch for a good while. Nathan Church, though, is 2 for 2.
Nathan Church. And that's in for a strike.
Not an inspiring pitch out of the bullpen there.
That one finds
2
the
strikes.
zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps a chance.
And a
Sweeper
good
down
eye.
low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking.
Does not
where
have
he
a high
missed.
velo
Probably doesn't
fastball.
agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball.
Ground right side.
Really one of the first plays our infield's been able to make today. Everything else has just
And
beat him.
limit the damage.
Siebold will pitch us
Coming up.
out of the inning, but the Cardinals extended to a 5-0 lead.
Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
That's okay. He's just going to go deep next time up. Now, the thing we have going for us is that Leahy is pitching a shutout. Maybe not. Yeah, it does tend to leave players in far too long
It's been tough for him to get anything going.
when they are pitching as well as Leahy is. They've got some action warming up already.
Swings through that one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through.
Flat
It's a lot
whiff.
easier to put
Oh, my.
runners on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That probably
Inside corner,
missed.
and that's called a strike.
Game wanted me to challenge that. Real close, but a strike.
Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes
two.
the count.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And they'll do it again.
Stay alive. Basically just identified that it was an off-speed pitch. I'm just trying to foul this off.
Next
Top for a
upstairs.
strike zone. Too tall. Full count. I wonder if the leash is as short as a leadoff walk. Don't gotta worry about that, because we just popped up a middle fastball.
And there's 1 down.
Well, we were kinda due to suck ass, weren't we?
Here's Baez. Fly to center his first time.
Here's Javi.
The Cardinals.
Hey,
lead
you
by
could.
Last half of inning number 5. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And
There's
1
plenty of
one.
people do that on rookie difficulty. Remember the guy from back in the day? He would title his Twitch streams. He might even still be around. I don't know. I'm the GOAT of MLB The Show. 161 and 2. 161 and 1. 17 straight World Series titles. I'm the greatest of all time.
No, that's low.
I'm sure there are people that do that still. Torque. Rather Baez foul ball. No, it's not Torque. Torque was a dummy and popped up a middleman of fastball.
Got got him swinging.
Tough slider, 93 up and in on that pitch.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't.
When he needed it too, man. Baez is starting to battle, and he's just gonna go and throw something like that, man.
The next to hit.
Torque made contact, but he should have done a whole lot more with that. Baez, the pitch he just saw, there ain't shit you're doing. Oh, man.
First offering is fouled off.
The bats have gone ice cold here today.
2 down, nobody on.
1-1. Yeah. I always found that was just, it's such a hard watch. Like, I don't know where things are MLB wise YouTube these days. I remember Dodger films used to be, one of the best, one of the biggest out there. And just watching a Road to the Show on Rookie, and now granted, like, play your game, play however you need to play it, whatever. But for me to watch it, it's not really all that fun. Like, every single career mode you do, you're breaking the all-time home run record, but nah.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I never really got into that. But I used to watch a good bit of different Road to the Shows and things like that.
The wide, the
1-2.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around.
One of the first times he's seen that sweeper down and in.
For him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now, Pedro Pajes.
The catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Well, not what we were after on the national stage. Sunday Night Baseball. Pedro Pajes is driven in 2 on sacrifice flies today. He'll face Connor Seabold with the bases clear.
Towards
Ground
first,
ball.
Torkelson.
Connor Seabold is the answer.
One out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Is what I'm gathering.
The center fielder, number 11, Victor Scott.
Digging in, it's the
Now we'll
speedy
see
outfielder,
Scott.
Victor Scott.
Seabold is really not all that much different than Montero.
It's 0-1.
Repertoire relatively the same.
Foul ball there.
Even velocities, there's not a ton of difference.
Seabold, 30 years old now, and he was a third.
No, I watched a very little bit of that, but it was never anything that I got super into.
The 0-2.
And the 0-2 on Scott. Ground ball to Baez. Haven't seen many of these. Playable ground balls.
2 quick outs to open the
2 down.
Weather.
If Connor Seabold can keep us in the game long enough for us to get into the Cardinals bullpen, man, there's some hope here.
Hammer, base hit.
Bad jump from Meadows. 2-out single for Weatherholt, who's having a day.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
And truth be told, I don't know if Meadows really had much of a chance there anyway.
Here comes the pitch.
Runner on the move, first pitch, throw down Dingler. Not in time for stolen base. He's getting all the firsts out of the way here at Comerica Park.
5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Throw kind of skipped on Gleyber a little bit there.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the
He's not going to go again, is he? Fastball, foul back.
Right side. That'll hook off.
I haven't done it, I don't think at all today. I might double down on the fastball up and in here to Herrera.
And a foul.
He is ready for it, but fouled away. I'm not going to do it again.
Man on second, 2 down. That's a ball.
I tried.
With the sweeper.
I tried. I might double down on that, too. Oh, boy. That's a problem.
Line drive, base hit.
Throw coming in from Meadows. Not in time. 6-0.
Now a 6-run lead.
First sweeper was much better than the second one was. Certainly seeming like a good day to bring Emmanuel DeJesus into this game. Burleson's taken us the other way for a couple of singles today, so perhaps the focus should be to pitch him inside. So far, so good. Ugh.
To the right side.
Should have done more, but that Gleyber had to hold up there on that throw to first. Made it a little bit of a closer play. Cardinals add on a little bit more.
Up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, George Soriano. This is his 3rd time out this year.
All right, so this is what we needed to see. Cardinals bullpen, Soriano, who struggled in the opener, to face 2, 3, and 4, which is McGonigal, Torres, and Kerry Carpenter.
From here, it's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss.
Just flat out fool. Fastball buried down in his repertoire here. McGonigal back up the middle base hit.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Start of something, perhaps. How many runners have we stranded on base today? Gleyber Torres 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Tigers have stranded, believe it or not, only 4. Torres, ball 1. Already, Justin Brule, Chris Roycroft
the left-handed reliever appears
warming
to be
up.
getting loose. Roycroft getting loose as well. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this
What the
one.
Tigers needed, man. Leahy was on one. We weren't hitting him hard.
To get ahead and find a good hitter's count.
Good indication of what we can do here with McGonigal getting on base already.
2-0.
Well, here's a
Oh,
good
did he?
opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up.
Try and keep it as
behind them.
close
This
as we
is where they
can.
need to get going.
I'm really only kind of worrying about it on a series-by-series basis, because if I sit here and try to mess with this every day, I certainly don't have time for that.
2-1 now.
Gleyber with a high drive, but a lot of air underneath it. It stays in the ballpark. No, it really isn't. Especially for Roycroft and, you know, the Cardinals bullpen. I mean, they're bad regardless. Not like they're calling up anybody ridiculous. No, I'm trying to do at the start of the series, get the rosters accurate. And then we worry about it on a series-by-series basis. It's kind of how I'm attacking it.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 to Carpenter. Certainly get us back in this game with one swing. Not that. Yeah, exactly.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
2-1. Come on now. Carpenter hits one well. Left field, going back at the wall. See ya. Tigers are on the board.
That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Perhaps we are. I was saying, all I wanted to do was get into this Cardinals bullpen. I thought we were going to have a better chance than against Leahy. There's at least some hope in the building now. 2-0 to Riley Green. Yeah. Keider Montero is not the answer today.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Didn't see that well at all. That missed. That's not a strike.
Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call.
Green one.
2 challenges left for them.
Is it really a building if it has no roof? I would say yes. The 3-1. Ground ball from Riley. Oh, we went after a sinker, and there's 2 away. Dylan Dingler due up. I feel like we better warm up some relievers that are worth the damn here. Brand Herter, Kyle Finnegan will have to sit DeJesus down. That Carpenter home run has rejuvenated us here. I was ready to throw away the rest of the game with Emmanuel DeJesus. Oh, way out in front. Fooled on that changeup. Dingler, however, 2 for 2. Oh, man. 2 different looks, even though it's the same location. Oh, wow. Disgusting. Gary Carpenter, 6th of the year, puts the Tigers on the board. We're still down 4.
Back at Comerica Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Yeah, I lucked out in that regard with Montero. He was at least full energy. So, I think with a mound visit, we're going to be okay to bring in whoever we want to here.
So they'll talk it over.
Which appears like it's going to be Kyle Finnegan.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Finnegan.
3 games yet to allow an earned run, but they haven't really come easy, these Finnegan appearances. He's earned a hold in each of his outings. That will not be the case today. But a different look. We got some velocity going against the Cards this inning.
Walker leading things off and takes a strike.
That is the worst part about those minor league call-ups, though, especially pitchers, because they never, almost never come with any stamina. Base hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, Finnegan works in chaos. Jordan Walker, leadoff single.
Nice job of going the other way.
Feels like every inning that Finnegan has been in, they're just, we got like 2 runners on, it feels like every time. Burleson, ball 1. Oh boy.
That one to first.
Whoo! That should have probably left the yard.
A former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a
high fly ball.
right.
This ball was hit right to Carpenter, essentially. And he still had a bad reaction on it. One down in the seventh.
For the Cardinals, the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi.
One out,
See
man at first.
Sajazi.
And now the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi.
They wouldn't steal here, would they? Oh, God.
Ripped
No
it
need.
a base hit. Makes
Splitter
the
did nothing. They're headed to third here, and the throw
now.
is
So runners at the corners
down the
allowed.
third base line, and there are runners on the corners now
The next
for
hit.
Nathan Church, who we have not been able to get out.
Really good
Like we
job in
have,
this spot
but
to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to
not
continue
well.
to finish off this
Not
inning.
often.
That's out.
21. Good slider.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than
Had
2
to
outs,
have it.
some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2
Swing and a
outs.
miss.
Some people say get the
There
strike.
you go,
I think you just
Finnegan.
Execute your pitch with the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
However, for the third time today, the Cardinals have a runner on third for Pedro Pages. This time, though, with 2 outs. Top of the zone, called strike. Splitter fouled away. Finnegan a pitch away.
Cards trying
From
to
getting
flip
out of
this
this.
one open. Here in the top half of
He
the
got a
seventh.
piece of that?
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
On what planet? Oh!
Ball one.
I don't know how you did that. Oh, God.
Ball left side, you'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Need
Keep the
Finnegan to
at-bat
dot
alive.
something. Never mind. Well, above the strike zone, Pajes
Couple of
swings
strikeouts
and
with
misses.
runners on. Sometimes you gotta really
Even though it
bear
was an
down. He did
interesting
just that.
seventh
Nice
inning,
job of getting out of the jam
Finnegan
and
keeps it
out
right
of
where
the
it
inning.
was.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Justin Verlander.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Parker Meadows.
All
For the
right.
Tigers.
So it's
The
Parker
Tigers
Meadows
in
here,
striking distance, but have some
which
work
feels like
It starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him.
I would say it feels like an expendable player. Could go to Veerling, could go to Jahmai Jones. I think the choice here is going to be to go to Jahmai Jones. I hate, by the way, that I can't go to the player card, because it's going to show me like, oh, okay, I can move those. I didn't know that. So anyway, yes, we will go for the season debut of Jahmai
So they're making
Jones.
a move for a bat off the bench. Jahmai Jones.
What a hero this man was against left-handed pitching a year ago. Justin Brule on the mound, ball one.
The leadoff batter as he looks at ball one.
We're going to jumpstart the Tigers. Won't be too afraid to use some of the other right-handers. Probably Veerling would be a good bet.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Look at that right
pitch.
here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-1. And there's the strike.
Close. He probably got it, and he did. Damn, Justin Brule. Jahmai! Oh, yeah! First at-bat of the year! Jahmai Jones goes deep.
And they close the gap. It's 6-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success when you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there.
Safe to say, that was a good move, and now Torkelson will face the left-hander in Brule. Ball one.
Always exciting to see a
back-to-back right-handers due up in the lineup now.
You start to expect a big inning.
3-run ball game. That'll miss 2-0.
At the dish, if you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Oof.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Went with the cutter. I was hoping that was the sinker, so it'd come a little bit down, but nope. There it was. Pitch we wanted, a pitch too late.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
2-2 on Torkelson.
They'll do it again.
Not a clue how, but it's fouled off.
The 2-2.
Missed outside. Full count. Baez to follow. Missed it, ball four.
Able to take the walk.
There you go, Torque.
Not shortstop, Javier.
And Baez give us some magic. Oh, what a sinker. Great movement on that shit. Ground ball back up the middle, a dive, and it's through. Baez brings the tying run to the plate with nobody out in the seventh.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do
Two hits and a walk for the Tigers, and we've got some life. It is the left-hander Colt Keith. Remember a year ago, Colt hit lefties just fine, so we're going to leave him here.
There's your strike.
Shame, probably a good ball to have a rip at. And the 0-1. Woo! That sweeper broke a ton.
It's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
0-2.
As far as just a late swing that maybe
left-hander McGonigal next.
Some way, somehow climb back
down
into
low.
this at bat through the count.
Come on.
Tying run at the plate.
Ground ball, backhanded play. Keith's gonna beat it out, so just one out.
Great effort there.
Needed that, man. So now we'll look to McGonigal. He'll represent the tying run, 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. He's homered in the series. Justin Brule running on fumes.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Stayed back perhaps a little bit too long.
Get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground.
That time too far out in front. Yet to straighten it out. Man, his numbers against left-handers, his attributes are awful. McGonigal is going to ground into a double play to end the inning. Shamai Jones gets us a run closer, but it's still a 3-run Cardinal lead.
Exclusively on the show. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Not sure Finnegan is really the move here. 2 left-handers and then Herrera. So we'll go to Brant Herter. Second game of the year for Brant, inning in a third. Got hit around a good little bit, but See if we can't get him right here today. Do, of course, have to worry about the bunt with Scott.
Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And there it is. Hit pretty well, though, down the line. McGonigal's throw! Got him. Good play at third.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit.
He's tried to bunt for a hit in every game of this series, doing so successfully yesterday. Now Weatherhole.
In the box with 1 away.
I think that was a strike, but
ball 1.
Perhaps a little too close to try and look at. And even maybe a little bit too early in the count to try and look at it.
The 1-1 is
fouled away, and 2 strikes on Weatherhole. Feel like you gotta try the sweeper. Fouled it off. What a brain hurter quarter pain fastball, huh? Can we try? It's a mile out in front.
We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss.
We gotta trust the changeup here, I think. Man, the way Weatherholt's been playing, man. Playing like a vet out here. He's fouled that off, too. Good battle from J.J. Weatherholt. I've thrown most of everything at him. And a blooper into left, and man, oh man. What a game for this guy. That's pain.
Next up for the Cardinals.
Runner on first, 1 out. It is Herrera.
Nice liner to center.
That'll put some speed on base as well. And a Tigers pitcher that doesn't have a lot of velocity.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
That was the pitch to hit.
Set up for the breaking ball here.
Sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good
He might think about going.
He fouls it away.
This is such good stuff out of Bryant, man. Not bad.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Just have yet to find a way to put anybody away here. Fly ball, this one to right field. Carpenter dancing around underneath it. 2 away. Tigers bat, 6 outs to work with.
And now, Alec Burleson.
But, in theory, going to be seeing the back end of the bullpen now. We've seen kind of the shitters. Burleson has found that hole again.
They stopped the lead runner at second.
Every hit of his, every hit has gone through the exact same place. Now Walker. 3 for 4, called strike 1.
That's a strike, and he inches closer.
They're going to take a look at that.
Walker wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Cardinals left with just 1.
Top of the 8th. Inside, just missed.
That one called just inside, I think.
I don't know what he's looking for there.
He's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by
ground ball.
He clearly thought
McGonigal's throw to first.
Tosses to first. That's the third.
Another messy inning for the Tigers bullpen. Brant Herter
As they're unable to add to their
essentially
6-3
does the job.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Swanson. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's
3 games on the year for Matt Swanson. Believe we saw him yesterday. He at least warmed up yesterday. Judging by the energy, he didn't make it in.
Fastball is outside.
Ball 1 to Torres.
Jojo
Romero is the Cardinals closer, but they're also warming up O'Brien. Torres 0 for 3. Now a 2-0 count.
Count now 2-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that.
That's a very good question.
Get to the ninth.
Not so certain he can. 3-0 to Torres. Put a runner on for Carpenter at the start of this 8th inning. Oh boy.
And that's a strike.
I want to so bad. That was ball 4.
Mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's ball 4 there anyway. Runner on first for Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
4 home runs. Or is it 5 home runs in the series now? I don't know. No, that'd be 4. 3 in the opener, 1 today. Inside to Carpenter. Carey with a drive, right center field, but this is gonna stay in the yard.
There's one away.
Into that wind blowing in from right field today. The wind giveth, the wind taketh. Now Green.
These guys definitely looking for
So they could really work around Riley Green here.
If you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's
Dingler due up.
getting back into this ballgame. Last 2 pitches
2-0.
have been down in the zone.
Thus far, that is exactly what they're doing.
But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one is
Too tall, 3-0. I think this should be a take all the way.
That's in there. Strike 1.
It's not what we want there. Not at all. The 3-1. Riley Green launches! 1-run game!
And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
From down 6-0
One down.
to down a run. We better step out here, I think. Probably get our bullpen straightened out here. I'm thinking Best and Holton.
Down here in a crucial spot.
Really? I mean, it should be Holton. You'll have to worry about Sajazi a little bit. I'll warm up Vest just in case we need him. Oh my. Dingler, fly ball, it'll get foul. Getting swept by the White Sox is a pretty rare honor these days.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
21. Dingler's numbers, of course, gross against left-handers, but still pretty good against right. Sinker just tied us up just a tiny bit there. Another left-hander due up here. Parker Meadows to follow.
1-2 now.
Swooper, that is going to get fouled.
And he'll see another.
Dingler will do it again. Down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Parker Meadows. Well, actually, no, it's not Parker Meadows. Remember, we pinch hit Jahmai Jones, so he'd be due up next. Fly ball, right center.
Walker coming on. That's out number 2.
Good cutter, top of the strike zone. Dingler, I feel like, did what he could with it. See who they bring in here. It would be a big mistake to bring in a left-handed pitcher.
A 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on here, Riley O'Brien. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Well, they go to the other of their 2 setup men, Riley O'Brien. I don't really know if we have anybody. I mean, Jahmai is just not a good hitter against right-handers, so we should put somebody in. But that does kind of leave us Zach McKinstry, who is ever so slightly better. And Jahmai's not even supposed to play center field anyway, so.
And he would be the tying run boot, so we may
bring on Z-Mac.
if he gets a good pitch to handle.
When the last 2 years of Tigers franchise has had some late inning heroics.
Zach McKinstry.
First pitch called strike.
Strike 1.
It did just barely clip. Good curveball from O'Brien.
This is a close game. It's high leverage.
This guy's got stuff.
Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the 9th.
Hard sinker.
Tie it up in this 8th.
Zach just didn't get a lot of that. Tigers will trail heading into the 9th, but they've come back to make it just a 1-run game.
With this homer, it's now 6-5.
Zach can't play center? What? Well, Riley Green technically can. I don't love him out there. But I suppose that's where he'll go. That's strange to me. So out of the bullpen will come Tyler Holton.
New pitcher now, Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
Those numbers inflated truly due to one bad outing.
Fight back into the game.
2 left-handers due up. Let's see if Holton can get through them. We have Vest waiting in case he can. 5, 6, and 7 for the Cardinals.
Holton, a 6'2" southpaw, 29 years old, and he
Just
was
that rough first outing for Holton.
Back in 2018.
And a Meadows on the run. He can't get it. Oh no! Parker Meadows.
They're still chasing it as he rounds
Throw moving in. They will stop at 3. Parker lets it get through him, and a triple for Nolan Gorman.
There are several ways that they can get this run across.
All right, that's Riley. We just did that. How did I forget? Riley Green out there in center. What did I just say, though? I don't like him out there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Thomas.
Well, we got problems now.
At the plate. That one a little bit high.
3 for 4 is Sajazi. 4 hits in the series, almost all of them coming today.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters.
Change
Adjust
up,
that
pulled
side
foul.
a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Tyler.
Strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Okay.
Next to hit, Nathan
Nathan Church facing a left-hander for the first time today. But what a day he has had.
The corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ugly swing.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Fouled off. Ground ball. It's going to get the run in. Church is out at first, so it's a 2-run deficit, and it takes the wind out of your sails a little bit.
And here's the catcher.
The way we've been scoring runs late in this game, it's still a prayer. His long ball, oh no.
Here at the top of the ninth.
Liner fielded by Torres. We head to the ninth, down by 2.
8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Tigers 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, JoJo Romero. A chance at his first save of the year.
Well, JoJo Romero has appeared in 2 games, but has not had a save opportunity.
Spencer Torkelson.
Left-hander on the mound to close. All right. Ball 1. Be afraid to use the remaining bats on the bench. Chase that. St. Louis trying to give the Tigers their first wire-to-wire loss.
1-1.
Oh. Slurve was gross. Wasn't even thinking about it.
Now one miss.
Torque will go 2-2. He hasn't even seen a true strike yet. Oh!
It misses. It's a strike.
Oh! What action on that changeup.
Now it's Javier
My
Baez.
God.
1 for 3.
So now Baez, Colt Keith to follow. Baez reaches. I think regardless of whether Baez reaches, Colt Keith's probably coming out. Baez hits it hard, left center field, going back. That ball is down!
That should be extra bases. Around
Javi up to second.
safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row.
Somehow, some way, we are not done yet. And yes, I think Matt Vierling is going to come on here to bat for Colt Keith.
Back to the top of the order. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH.
I don't really think there's anybody else that makes sense. God. Look at Rogers' contact against lefties. That's not what I was expecting. Power not very good for Matty V, but he's on.
Now AJ Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter.
Try and keep this game alive for Detroit.
Runner in scoring position and 1 gone.
Vierling, one hell of a debut on the year. I think he went, what was he? Is he 3 for 3, 4 for 4? I don't remember.
Matt Vierling in the box now.
Shame.
Takes strike 1.
That was possibly a really good pitch to try and do something with. Next to hit would be McGonigal. Minder, I don't know if anybody's gotten Jake Rogers out this year either. Ah, ain't doing nothing with it.
The Redbirds
And
trying to
Vierling
close
has
out
2
a
strikes.
2-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. And
Wow.
Swing, it's a strikeout.
When that shit started moving,
So they're down to their final out. McGonigal digs in.
got us quick.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter.
Last chance for today is Kevin
Stay
McGonigal.
square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
McGonigal with a ground ball right to short. Cardinals take the finale.
And the Cardinals salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, Moot, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.